at Waterfront City at Docklands yet again with one of our cooking challenges. And we've got the big boys here today. We really have. None of these skinny chefs. And this is Amir. G'day, mate. And he's from Mecca Bar, which is one of the most popular restaurants down here. And we've also got Peter, who I've met many times over the years, from Saganaki. So, Peter, first of all, what are you going to cook for us?
Well, I'm cooking a traditional Greek dish, Huey. I'm doing a snapper plaki, which is mainly served on the islands and on the waterfronts in Greece and plus up the north, where we come from. And I'm also going to make a dessert with yogurt infused with Atiki honey, which comes from the island of Atiki, and with quince and some orange peel.
Fantastic. I thought you said tiki honey, and I thought, oh, which part of New Zealand does that come from? All right. Amir, what are you doing for us?
I'm going to do a swordfish stew, marinated in Mediterranean spices, which I'll go through later, and you guys can all see. And I'm going to serve it on a cold salad with pomegranates, walnuts, and...
Bits and pieces?
Yeah.
Bits and pieces. Yeah. And how long have you been to Mecca? Amir?
Yeah, Peter.
Got it wrong? Anyway.
I've been at Mecca for a month. This is about, yeah.
So this is early days?
Yeah, pretty early.
All right. Okay, mate. All right, well, this is going to be a bit of a challenge today here, and we've got a leading chef to come in and make comments along with me, but it's only a bit of fun, guys. You know, we've had 3 dead heats in the one we've done, so there's every chance. And I think you can start cooking.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right.
All right, now we're heating up the pan. We've got Peter heating up his, so don't whack that snapper in yet, mate. You need that pan to give it. But can you tell me what's in the marinade just before? Because this is the swordfish.
Yeah. In the marinade, I have all the herbs on the plate, which is dill, oregano, rosemary, also cumin, coriander seeds, a little bit cayenne pepper, tomato paste. I chuck in a couple of anchovies as well.
And how long would you marinate it for?
Probably 24 to 48 hours.
That's nice.
Some white wine. And,
see, it's not too strong, and that's why you need to marinate it a bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a... Saltfish is pretty, I don't want to say bland, but, you know, it needs a bit of a...
I would say bland. Now, that's unfair on it, but it certainly it's not something that's like tuna that's got lots of its own flavour.
Exactly.
And you're just going to put that in the pan.
Yeah, just seal it in the pan,
and then put it in the oven.
Move on to the salad.
Okay, mate.
All right, all I've done is score my snapper at the moment and salt and pepper it. Okay, and my oil is now ready to go. It's nice and hot and it's ready to go, so I'm going to put the snapper in here now to sear it.
Now, are you going to pan fry this or put this in the oven?
No, I'm going to pan fry this, seal it now in the pan.
Yeah.
I'll put the sauce in, and in the sauce I've got tomato, cinnamon, onion, garlic, and cloves, and a bit of bay leaf, and then I've tricked it up with a bit of coriander and cumin. All right, so it's a little
what sauce is that called?
That's just called a salsa.
Right, so it's
just a salsa.
Just a sauce.
Not the sauce that we do in Greece.
So the tomato sauce with lots of other little bits and pieces
that I've chipped up. Normally it's just a plain sauce, and with that, what I'll do is now, once I've sealed the fish, I'll turn it over.
Now you put some spices in the side, right down to the bone, so that the flavours go right through,
because the sauce will give the flavour. Once it's in the oven, it will be cooking. Now I'll just pour the onion and capsicum through to cook that together. Some more salt and pepper on that.
So you're getting a good crust on this, aren't you, Liam?
Yeah, it's either with the pan or probably on the grill. Just mark it nicely. It cooks pretty fast.
Right.
Now the sauce goes in.
Now I'll put the sauce in.
Now, I'm not casting any aspersions on Greek cooking whatsoever, because I've been to Greece a few times and I love the food. I think it's absolutely wonderful. But in past years, even counting for the fact that I think Melbourne was the 4th largest Greek city in the world or something, or maybe even the third, the food has been less than satisfying.
Right.
But in recent years, people like you are going back to your heritage.
Well, we are, and thanks to George as well.
Yeah, George Columbus, absolutely.
With his cooking as well, with the Press Club and Hellenic Republic. He he's bringing it all back, and we're all sort of doing a little bit of twist with a bit of modern Greek influence,
which is fantastic.
Which is what we're going to do. So to bring the people back, you know. So
understand 100%. So third largest Greek city.
Yes, we are.
My goodness,
we are.
Here you go, mate. Excuse me.
I'm just going to mix the ingredients of the salad.
No, that's an ingredient I love.
Yeah, pomegranate.
I've got that cooking now. I'm making up now my dessert for today, which is the honey, the honey and the yogurt, and I'm rolling it into the pistachio nuts. And it's very nourish as well once you start eating it.
So what have you got in here?
In here, it's Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
And it's been infused with the tiki honey.
Yep.
And we've let it strain for about 2 or 3 days.
All right. Put it in muslin or just
in muslin? Yeah. And let it strain. And that. So we've put it all in that, and now we're just rolling it like that.
Yep.
With my hands.
Now this is your salad. You started before me. What have you got in there? You've got your pomegranate seeds.
Yeah, pomegranate seeds.
Yep.
Olives, green olives.
Yeah.
Roasted walnuts. Yep. Roasted pistachios.
Yep.
So
it's a typical Middle Eastern flavours.
Yep.
You know, with crunch to it, isn't it?
Exactly. Fresh, brown, and nice colour.
Yeah, lovely.
I'm just going to add the chopped shallot.
Yep.
And
what are you going to dress it with?
Just olive oil, a bit of a splash of pomegranate molasses.
All right. Yes. You can buy that at any Middle Eastern shop. I know that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, on the spot. I apologise for that. All right.
So now,
that's looking good.
To go.
Yep.
So now we're just the quince, which we've cooked into a sugar syrup, and we've put star anise with that, and some cloves, some cinnamon, sugar, and orange peel. And we've cooked it over an hour, so it'll get a nice ruby colour, red colour.
Yep.
And this is the quince juice that we've...
you poached it in?
Yes.
Isn't it a shame that we seem to ignore quince in this country?
Oh, I think it's one of the most best fruits you can...
Can I tell you why I think the problem... Sorry to talk.
That's all right. That's all right.
You know what I think the problem is? It's so hard to get the core out.
Yes.
You know, and I think people lose interest in it because they're trying to core this thing. And,
yeah, it's very hard.
Yes.
That's why I get all my chefs to do all that, and not myself.
That's what apprentices do, don't they? I mean, I was doing double peel broad beans the other day, and I said, I don't know why I'm doing this. This is what the first year apprentice does. Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm digressing. I'm talking about myself. That's ridiculous.
I'm just
some parsley there.
Yeah. Flat leaf parsley.
Yep.
Olive oil. I did put... I squeezed in a wedge of lemon.
Yep.
Splash of walnut oil.
All right, so you're keeping the walnut flavours going.
Yeah, need to be careful with this one. It's a bit bitter.
Yeah.
Of course, salt.
Sorry, Peter, man, you won't, mate.
No, you're right. Some cracked pepper. And
now this is one of the magic ingredients, isn't it?
Splash of this.
Yeah, the pomegranate molasses. That is magic. So what did we do then?
I've just put the potatoes, which have already been pre-cooked, so just to get a bit warm, and that. So the snapper should be ready very shortly, and I'll present it onto the plate.
Fantastic.
Same here.
All right. We'll come back after the break, and we're then going to present our dishes, which again we make it. Both of these boys are looking at the oven, so I reckon we're about ready, are we?
Yes, we are.
All right, let's go, guys.
Okay.
I'll get out of your way. I'll just stand up. It's a bit of a crowd scene over here, guys. It really is. But it's good. Got a nice little crust.
Yep.
I'm happy.
Look at that.
Just put some of this on the plate.
Yeah. That noise is just a microwave, guys, and we'll talk about that in a second. Salad looks fantastic, doesn't it? Beautiful colours.
Yeah.
Because it's a nice presentation, isn't it? What the food looks like, the celery.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very colourful and very fresh. I think that salad is spot on.
Yep. Looks it to me.
Just
wedge of lemon.
Wedge of lemon. As Serving fish.
Mate, that looks terrific. It really does. Now, where are we here now?
Well, I've just microwaved some horta, which we normally go out into the fields and collect all the wild greens that we collect, like the Greeks do.
So that's horta.
Horta, that's horta. So I've microwaved that.
How do you pronounce it?
Horta. Okay, so my fish is now ready.
You know, I haven't got trouble speaking English, so I don't know that language.
It is very hard to do, but it's a nice language to still. Okay, so we put our fish on top of the horta like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we just spoon the rest of the vegetables around it.
Yep. The other thing that has to be remembered about Greek food is generosity.
Oh yeah, plenty of it.
There's none of the small things. I mean, I love it. I love what you've done here, but the Greeks wouldn't understand that. That's an entree. That's an entree.
We don't do much for entrees. If we do entrees, we normally have little bits and pieces, and we have usually with it. All right. When we're going to eat, we eat.
I'll remember that.
We always have a party.
I will keep in mind that.
Okay.
Right, so we've got our fish. And lots of it. And this is an entree too, is it, Peter?
This is a main course. Traditional main course. That's
oh, thank
my
goodness.
presentation.
Oh, thank goodness. And we've got a dessert over here.
And a dessert there.
So you've been a busy boy. Oh, great, mate. Now comes the big moment because we've got the judge coming over. And do you know Dan Schwartz?
Yes, I have ready.
All right, good. All right, mate. This is the big. This is the big moment, mate. You and I. You can start that one, and I'll see if I can destroy half a ton of fish. Sauce is on. That's good. I like the taste of that sauce. It's actually got an almost Middle Eastern taste. I hate to tell you that. I know it's Greek, but I think you've been copying.
Huh? Let's try this one.
Yeah, we'll swap over. Excuse me, mate. I'll just wipe my knife. Oh, I love that sound. What do we do? Tell me, mate.
There are two completely different things to judge. It's not who made it best or who made it worst. It's flavors on this dish is really, really nice, especially with the baked fish. It keeps all the moisture coming over the bones inside. While the other one is skew, which is very simple. You can do it on the barbecue, you can do it anywhere. And the salad is fantastic, really fresh, pomegranate. It's.
We're going to have a taste of this too.
Yeah, I think, having the dessert here, he made a little bit extra work, which is always good.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Very
So what do we do?
Well, you're going to get an extra point just because you brought this up.
And he's going to get an extra point for the pomegranate salad.
I'll tell you what can be different, yeah.
We're not going to do another dead week. We can't.
No.
All right, so what do you think?
I would stay with him. I would stay with him just because of the dessert.
I will stay here.
There's a tie.
So what does that make?
There's a tie.
Well, you and I are going to have a talk about this.
I think we have to buy the next
I
one.
love the swordfish, and I adore the salad. I really do adore that salad. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Here you guys.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks for coming in. And when you come down to Waterfront City, go and see these boys because they're damn good cooks.